Hello everyone, my name is SlavicKP and welcome back to another build video. Are you in severe credit card debt? This build won't fix it, but try it anyway. Before I start, this is actually one of my close friends' build. His name is It's Dave TV. His socials will be in the description. Now what you're going to need for this build is the exotic chest piece of SlavicKP's. You'll gain a second knife per charge, and getting a final blow with a throwing knife grants consecutive knives a temporary stacking damage bonus. Gambler's Dodge will also refresh the bonus timer. Now onto the aspects and fragments of this build. But for the super, I will be using Blade Barrage, but if you want to use Golden Gun, knock your socks off. Now onto the abilities, I will be using Gambler's Dodge, and for the melee, I'm going to use Knife Trick, and for survivability, I'm going to have on Healing Nades. For the aspects, we'll have On Your Mark and Knock 'em Down. Now onto the fragments, you're going to have on Ember of Empyrean. Solar Weapon or ability Final Blows will extend the duration of restoration and radiant effects applied to you. Torches will make you and your nearby allies radiant upon powered melee attacks. With the Singeing, your dodge will recharge faster when you scorch targets. With Ashes, you'll apply more scorch stacks to targets, giving you an easy dub. And finally, Ember of Wonder, rapidly defeating multiple targets with solar ignitions generates an orb of power. For the weapons, these are what I prefer to use depending on what activity that I'm doing. Name of the weapon on top and rolls at the bottom. In the heavy slot, feel free to choose weapons that suit your playstyle to help cover different ranges. Weapons with solar damage types can further enhance your solar synergy. Now onto the armor mods. I'm a fiend for heavy, so I have on Heavy Ammo Finder and Heavy Ammo Scout. And then I have on Hands On to have that bonus super energy on melee kills. For the gauntlets, you're going to have on Heavy Handed and Double Impact Induction. For the chest piece, feel free to use whatever you'd like. For now, I have on Concussive Dampener and Harmonic Reserves. This always changes depending on what activity I'm doing. Now onto the legs, I have on Better Already, Invigoration, and Solar Weapon Surge. And finally, for the cloak, I have on Double Bomber and Time Dilation. For your stats, feel free to put your hundreds wherever you please. I prefer to have mine on Resilience and Discipline. This build focuses on harnessing the power of solar abilities to sustain yourself in combat while dealing significant damage to enemies. With SlavicKP's, you'll never run out of throwing knives, and combining them with healing nades, it'll keep you in the fight longer. When engaging enemies, prioritize using your Knife Trick ability to deal burst damage and generate additional throwing knives. Remember to use your Gambler's Dodge to replenish your throwing knife charges, allowing for a continuous barrage of solar projectiles. Utilize your healing grenades strategically to sustain yourself in prolonged engagements or when facing tough enemies. Combine them with your throwing knives to maintain pressure on enemies while keeping yourself alive. If you enjoyed this build, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. I'll have my dim link in the description as well as other socials. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future builds, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep the flames burning bright and remember that I love you in-game.